Well, one good thing, you got a window. That's good. Brought it back. This little thing, he feels that's good. So I'm not even going to grab. I'm just going to go. We're going to call that a day. It's fine. And we come to agreement that he's going to buy the material, the wood, the foam, and the leather. And I'm going to do some modifications to this, pad it and wrap it. And I know it's going to have to be finessed to get back in this window, so I got to pull it back, see it out to slide it back through. Supposed to bring the stuff over tomorrow, and didn't I tell you I'd end up doing this? Told you. Wrap the paper down below. I got tapes and the jams because I don't like to finger fuck. That's what I call it. Remember I undercoated all this. I don't want overspray on it. This side, commercial brake. Because really, camcorder's gonna fall. Because it's not in the booth, I taped the door and the window separate because I need to be able to steer it somewhat. It would have been easier if I was able to just tape it all the way across like this side. I'll probably put paper down on the bottom of the rockers. So I put this on the lift and blew everything out that I could think of on this car. I shoved paper down in here because that is a dead end down there and I don't know what's trapped in there as far as dirt. And this is all painted. I don't know what the man used. Pat man probably used black. I hard lined it. And is that wrong? Yeah, but I'll tell you why. It's just primer and I'm not worried about the hard line because it's right on the edge. Why did I do it that way? Because if I would have used the 3/4 inch tape, I would have had to put paper here, and you know, I'll sand a little hard line. I do have the edger that folds the tape, and when I paint the car and jam it, Slow SRT, he don't need this tool because he's good at what he does. I was gonna move it in the booth, but you know, I think those lugs. Oh, I gotta tape the exhaust off too. And I'll show you what I'm going to prime it in. Kirker, it's a non-sanding. That's what they say, that's fine. And instead of buying their reducer, I buy the Finish Master enamel reducer. And then this will tell you, because it's non-sanding, 4 parts primer to 1 part reducer, and that's it. But I did some research back in the day, and Omni hardener must be. I looked up the how many ingredients matched on this reducer and the hardener. And what I did is, because I'm a mad scientist, I mixed it up and see if it would separate. And then I sprayed something to see how well it would last, or how well it worked, integrated, I guess, to each other. And I sprayed my S10 truck in this primer and slick sand. No, I didn't use slick sand. That's wrong. That's a lie. I used 2K. But what I do is I use this as a primer to do the whole car, and then I use slick sand, like I said, for the troubled areas. And then what I do is I use this as a sealer too. I don't like to have, I try to stay with the same brand, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way because then you got to have a bunch of different reducers and hardeners or whatever. The only thing is when you use this as a sealer, and no, it does not say you can use it as a sealer, but you know, I'm balling on a budget over here. You have to wait 1 hour before you top coat it, and that is true. And it seems like it takes forever because you can see it it'll go from dark to light. And yeah, it takes an hour. Is that time efficient? No. But the shoe's balling on a budget, and once I get comfortable with a product, I just like to stick with it. Now, I really that comfortable with this. I really ain't. I used to use Zoltone, and I really liked it, and the guy at Finish Master said this was the same, and which that was a fucking lie, okay? Excuse my language, but it was a fucking lie. You know, a lie is a lie. The truth is the truth. I wish he just would have told me this is what we got and it is what it is. You know, I'd really have somebody just just tell me the truth. Don't bald-faced lie. Do I like this? I've gotten used to it because I'm comfortable with it. You know, what I really like, and I've been saving it, House of Color Clear. That's for the chop. I really prefer House of Color. This is my rule of thumb. You know, I've used a little bit of everything. It's just what you're comfortable with. This is how I look at stuff. When I use House of Color or PPG, it's really strong chemicals to the smell. And my opinion, it's just my opinion, I don't own these words. The stronger the smell, the more harsher it is, the more durable it is. Probably don't make no sense whatsoever, but you know, we all do things that make us feel comfortable. I've used other clears and stuff, and it's just, how do I say it? I want to cover all the bases. So if something goes wrong, it isn't because I use a different product. It's because the panel reacted. I don't like to jump from one brand to the next. I like Kirker for, you know, all over primer. I really like Slick Sand a lot. That stuff right there, Marhide, that's gritty, man. If you don't reduce enough, it's gritty. Omni, I use Omni because it's affordable and it's what Finish Master has. Like I said about Classic Clear Z Series, it is what it is. Man, I don't care what anybody says. That stuff is fucking magic. If you ever use this, it's Slick Sand. They make three different styles. They have, I don't know, Featherfill, there's other ones. Slick Sand is kind of hard to find, but you use that, you'll never use nothing else for trouble spots. Trust me, you'll never.